Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy the Fice back at it with another video, and as you know, there is a Joker craze that's happening with the Smash community, and I wanted to do a guide on Joker because he just came out and he seems like a really fun character. But before we get this started, guys, if it's your first time here, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, come join this community. You will not regret it. Let me know what you guys think. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get right into it. I always just love saying hi to everyone. I'm going to disable my camera and we're going to start tearing it up so you guys can see all that combo damage, all that good stuff. So let's get right into it, fam. So as always, guys, we like talking about the normals, then we talk about the air normals, then the specials, and then we go straight into the smashes and then the advanced combos. I like talking to the ground up because in that perspective, when someone is new to the game or new to Joker, they start seeing the development and then they start to understand the mechanics even more. And even if you're advanced, you start to appreciate it if you know the fundamentals as well. So you're like, all right, respect on that. So let's go into the normals first. The down tilt is a slide. The forward one is a two-piece combo. You can change the angle of it, and the angle of it makes it shoot upward or downward. And then if you do the up tilt is just essentially, it's a really nice five-piece combo. Really good. I really love using this. You're going to see this later on. And then after that, just neutral is just a three-piece combo. That pretty much covers the ground normals. The other move I want to talk about is his dash. His forward dash is a two-piece hit. It's really cool. I use it in a few combos. Alright guys, now basically Joker has a very unique property where he does have a persona, and when that persona comes out, whatever you want to call him, if you want to call him Arsene or Arsene, I know there's going to be someone in the comments that's going to be raging about how we pronounce it. I'm going to say Arsene just for the hell of it. You can say Arsene, however you want, but you know who we're referring to. When he comes out, the properties of the normals and all the other moves change, so I definitely do want to show that at the end of each discussion. So let's do that real quick. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to talk about are Joker's aerials. The first one is well, you can't really call it a spike when he's in his normal form, but when Arsene is out, it definitely becomes a spike, which is really strong. So that's the down tilt, the down air. If you do the up air, it's like Sheik's move, if you're very familiar with that, which is a really good up air. I really do love it. You can kind of do it in combos, which is really good. Then there's the forward air. The forward air is really cool because it has an interesting property of doing two hits, and because of that, you can stop it kind of like what we did, and you can lead it into combos. And then, if you want to do the full two hits, you just do that. It leads into simple grab combos and other good stuff, and we'll discuss that later on. And then there's the back one. There, that one. So that one is a really nice move, specifically because it recovers really quick. And that's the reason why I like it. Like, it's very fast on reaction. You saw how powerful that spike was with Arsene? That's really good. Like that one, that, and then this one, which is the back. Alright fam, so now let's talk about the specials. I'm going to talk about the neutral one real quick, and that's the gun. If you press a direction while you're doing this, he will dash a certain way, which is really cool. If you do up while you're on the ground, you'll start shooting from there. You can also do it from the air and then press down after the shot. And you can lead that into combos, which we'll discuss later, fam. We'll discuss that later. But there's that. And it's also a good recovery technique for coming back onto the stage. It's a really good move to bring them back into the territory, which I really do like. The last property I want to talk about Joker's neutral special is that if you're in the air and you shoot, you do that. But if you press up and the shoot again, because you're in that combo gun state, you will do that like spin around shot. Now, I don't use that a lot, so I kind of see this as a hindrance, especially when I'm trying to use it with up B, because I would do this and then I would want to do the up B right after, let's say, just cuz. Like I would be like that and then try to do that maybe to recover back onto the stage when I'm trying to do the return. But the thing is, sometimes with the inputs, it acts weird, but that's what he does. So keep that in mind when you do that. When you're pressing up and the gun after the first gunshot, you're going to do something like that if you don't wait a bit. Yeah. How does Arsene come out? Like, how do you get that meter filled up? Now, there's a few ways in this game, and it says it in the description, but we can look at it really quick so you guys can see the idea about it. So the way you get Arsene out is the gauge will fill over time just normally, but it's either when you do damage or it's also when you take damage. And also when you use your counterattack. If you use your counterattack, it refills really quick. So that's going to lead into our next special, which is the down B. The down B, you can hold it and it will prolong it longer, but if you get hit while that's happening, you can do a quick counterattack and the meter will fill up significantly. So let's take a look at that. All right, the next move that we want to talk about is his Iha, which is his forward B attack essentially. It's a really good projectile, really good for zoning. I really do like it for that. You can do some combos, and it also adds a dot to the character, which significantly is really important when you're doing combos, because when you look at Joker's combos, you're like, oh man, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but if you do a combo with that dot, it really starts to accumulate. So it's really good to keep it in mind when you're doing that attack. It will stack over time and people won't realize it that they're getting a lot of damage. So Iha is really good. It's a really good move. When he transforms, we'll show all the other, specific properties that change, but it turns into what's called as Aegon, and it does even more damage, and it launches the character. The last move I want to discuss is his up B, which is up B is a grapple, which is really cool. So essentially, the way this works is you can bring the character back to you if they're away. You could do something really cool with them, like that. And it's really nice. You can hit them in the air as well to do a little bit damage, but you won't grab them. The other thing I do want to mention is that his up B is also an item that could be used to return back to the ring, which is a really good item. I really do love using this. Look at that distance. It's really good. Pretty good. Guys, let's discuss his specials when he has Arsene out. So the neutral gets powered up significantly. It starts shooting 3 pieces, which is really cool. It's so legit. The next one obviously is the Aegon that I was telling you, where it gets really buffed and the guy gets launched. It's really a great move. It's still awesome. It's like, I mean, even in its normal form without this, it's really good. The next one is his up B. The grapple disappears and instead you take flight now. But you're basically invincible when you're taking flight, so it's a really good thing to avoid things, and you have really amazing recovery. The last one I want to mention is the down B, and basically it becomes such a strong counter. Look at that. The damage is incredible, fam. It becomes 60% damage. Look at that, on one hit. But he's charging up that smash, so it could vary. We should probably put that to the test. So yeah, it varies based on like what move they're doing to you. But if they do a heavy smash and you counter that, Jesus. Can you, the other question I have is, can we block from behind? We can. So it's all around defense. Let's see. If we block from behind, yep. So it's an all around defense attack, really strong. Pretty good. Look at that. That's cool. All right, the last thing we need to discuss before we start doing advanced combos is essentially his smashes. So we got the forward smash. We got the up smash. We got the down smash. And then that's pretty much it. All right, let's check it with Arsene. That's some really good reach. This is a really good combo if you're in Joker's normal state and you have Iha, which you can use, which is an amazing dot. So you'll see the combo damage, and then you'll see the after damage of what Bowser's health looks like. That's a pretty good example on the amount of damage. If you look at how the dots were, that is insane when you're doing it with this move. So keep in mind when you're using Iha part of your combos that it's not the total damage that it shows on the right, but it's after the fact. So the fact that he has 43% damage, we followed it with an up B just to do that, but if you wanted to subtract that, it's still an insane amount of damage. We can probably take it a step further, and instead of doing the up B in the air, let's do it in the ground to see if we can pull this character back down for a reset. Look at that. That's so amazing. 57.5% damage. If we decided to take it a step further and instead of doing the up B in the air, we go down back to the ground as soon as possible and grab him for a reset using the up B. And then you just do a two-piece right after that. Really good attachments. You can cyclone him. You can do some really cool stuff with him, which is what I really do love. This next combo is really awesome because you follow it with a down grab, slide, up tilt, and then you jump with the up air, and you do that twice. And it leads to a lot of damage. It's really awesome. So that combo that I showed right there, that was basically a true combo, but then right after that, after I did the grab and the two-piece and then doing the Iha after that, that was attachments that you can do with mix-ups if you guys wanted to. Obviously, they could do some influence when, you know, they could do some DI if they wanted to, but it still sets that opportunity where you can catch them. You can jump and throw it. You can do a variety of things, but I did want to show you a really cool combo. And then if you did some mix-ups, you can get a really high on damage output. But the core essence was the beginning of the combo where the true hit happened before the grab, before the up B. But the up B allows you to make extra things. So keep that in mind when looking at this combo. Here's a gun combo in the Persona form. Look how different it is, and look at the damage output. It's pretty impressive. %32% damage. That's pretty awesome compared to the other one, which is normal. Here's a simple combo using the neutral air followed by neutral attacks. Here's a really cool grab combo I wanted to show you guys. Let's take it a step further, guys, because we can go even further beyond this and add a little more damage. 2 more hits. Here's just some cool attachments with forward airs and then just doing a down slide. And you could attach, if you look at some of the other combos we did, just follow up with those. One thing I definitely want to mention with Joker is that Joker can be very simple as well. You don't have to do combos that are so complex if you're not able to do them. You could do simple grabs, throwing them up in the air, and then just grabbing them and then starting something new. You can do things that are very simple with Joker because his mobility is really crazy. And that's the one thing I do love about it, that if the character is out of reach and you're on the ground, you can reach him to bring him back into you. And that's a very interesting perspective of Joker. Yeah, Joker has a lot of similarities like Sheik because he has this jump attack, but there's other things that makes Joker so significantly unique that makes him really fun to play, and I absolutely love him. Aegon is going to be so useful for zoning when you're in this state. It's really cool. Check this out. I could do this all day, baby. I love this shit. This is such amazing. Like that, it's so cool. It's such an amazing move. Look at that, guys. 39% damage, 16 hit combo. Really sexy stuff that this dude Joker can do. It's so incredible. Or you can take it another step back, and instead of doing a second air jump, you can do the up B to reset that. You can do a lot of forward air combos, but when you do it with Arsene, like double forward air, it does like 30% damage on 4 hits. It's pretty cool. Look at that. A 4-piece combo with Arsene, and that's 33% damage. That's crazy. As you saw in a lot of the combos, the forward air is a really strong move that Joker has. But there are also other combos that you've seen, and there's more that you can do where you just use the first hit, and then you can do some other juggling properties. You could do things like this. You could do it with the down air. You can do it with the up tilt. You can even do it with smashes. There's just a bunch of variety that you can do with that specific forward air, but it's a really good tool that Joker has, so you definitely have to keep that in mind. If you do the up tilt with the 2 up airs, the damage output in Arsene form is like crazy. Look at that. It's almost 40% damage. That's crazy. This is super interesting. You can actually combo with up tilt twice. It just does a few hits at the second one, so if you wanted to do something instead of doing this, if you wanted to, instead of doing that combo, if you just wanted to do 2 of something else, you could do something like this, just to be a little different and fancy. See that? It's so cool, like you could just do a variety of things. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to end the video here. I want to leave this as a tutorial. Usually I put like some gameplay near the end and stuff, but then the video's going to get too long. Let me know if you guys actually want to see me do some Joker gameplay. If you guys do, I definitely would love to put some of these combos into some type of video like that. But I did want to have a very in-depth discussion with Joker to kind of talk about some of these things. Introduce some of the things that I discovered while doing this. I'm sure there's a lot of things that I showed that you guys haven't thought about yet. And there's also some things that you guys know of that maybe I don't know of yet, but that would be awesome to have a discussion in the comments. So before I go, guys, thank you guys so much for showing that love and support. I love doing these videos for you guys because then we have these conversations and we see some cool things and we all learn. So yo, if it's your first time here, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, show that love and support. Thank you guys so much. Come join us on Discord, you won't regret it, and I will catch you guys later. Peace. See you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and until next time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if this is your first time here and you're watching from YouTube, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you ever come to Twitch, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. Come join us on Discord. The link is below in the YouTube description. Also, last but not least, I want to say major shout outs to the sponsors. If you guys also wanted to financially support the stream, definitely be sure to check out that YouTube description below. There is a Patreon link. And if you can't support financially, don't worry guys, there's other ways you can actually show support. That's getting the word out, sharing the content, letting friends and loved ones know about this this channel, tell them to come and hang out. Come join us on Discord. You will not regret it. It's the best community / family ever. It says it right there on the freaking board. Yo, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next, what you think about the video, and so on. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.